Hi, lovely people. This is your daily tarot reading for Friday, the 31st of January 2020. So we've already finished the first month of 2020. I'm going to have a look at what these cards want you to be aware of, and I can't stay away from this deck at the moment. I am in love with it. So thank you again for gifting this to me. I am ever so grateful. And while I shuffle the cards, I tune in and I ask, what is Friday, the 31st of January, all about? What do I need to know? The cards tell me. Got the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. What I'm getting is that, I'm sorry, it's too literal, but a lot of things are up in the air. And that really kind of makes sense to me in January, because it's the 31st of January. It's not been the easiest of months. It's been amazing in terms of certain hopes and dreams coming true. It's been also very tough in certain hopes and dreams really being crushed. The Eight of Pentacles is about working consistently to create something wonderful. Here we've got the moon phases and her looking at a candle and having all these books and all of these things that she does. So she works regardless of her circumstances. Look at that magic, the light that she creates. She is able to work whatever the season to realize her hopes and dreams. And the Hanged Man, in this case, oh, how trendy is this deck. I love it. It's that yoga, the flying yoga, where you go into those mats and you swing yourself around like that. I think it's called hanging yoga. And the Hanged Man is about changing your perception. So you can see this light, and when you turn the card around, it indicates that, look at how that looks now. Because you've changed your perspective around, you're seeing the light, okay? So altogether, what this means, and it's very much a summary of January, I think, because you haven't seen things clearly and you have had to work and keep going regardless of your lack of clarity, and that's why a lot of your hopes and dreams haven't come true, because you haven't really known what to work on or what season or what time was the best time for you to maximize. So for instance, this is black, okay? So that's the time to take stock and plan for the future. Now the moon is waxing, getting full, getting big. And here it has a pentacle in it. So that is the best time to look at your finances. And unless you change your perspective around and you talk to the light being your inner truth, your conscience, your inner self, your inner child, that inner quiet voice that says, hey, this is wrong. Don't do this. When you change your perspective around, so when you accept that there is some bigger force out there and it's not you. So there's something bigger and greater in the universe that knows more than you do. And if you accept that you may not have all the information, and you become willing to turn your views around, you will be able to work effectively today to make your hopes and dreams come true. She's even looking at the different moon phases, the light and the different moon phases. She's not even paying attention. She doesn't know what she's doing. So it's a nice summary, because January's been really tough. A lot of people haven't been able to know what direction they're supposed to be going in, hence the Hanged Man. A lot of people have had quite a tough month in terms of disappointments and having to pay bills and dreams not coming true. Of course, certain people have gone into the month and they were already enlightened and they go into this day and they have a daily spiritual practice. So they naturally turn this around and fulfill their hopes and dreams today because they're able to be discerning and see which phase and what time is best to do what thing when the universe and the energy supports you. So the 31st of January here is saying that you can draw a line under this month now. If it was amazing and miraculous, great. If it was hard work and you didn't know what you were working on exactly and you had no clue what you were doing really, then that's fine as well. But the fact is that it's over. The Hanged Man is drawing a line under that. It's finished. And what you can do now on this day, first of all, the most important thing to do is not to focus on your work or to focus on your hopes and dreams. The first thing to do is to try and see the light and ask yourself, what is it that I've missed? Why did this go badly in January? You can look at it, you can review it. You'll get an idea that says, oh, I can actually save this project by doing something like this today, adding beautiful flowers to the book cover, for instance, because I've been meditating or I've been asking my higher self, and that came up during my meditation to change the images on the book that's being published, for example. So, because I'm paying attention today, I'm going to transform the energy of January on this last day of January, and I'm going to turn random, mundane, boring work, which is just churned out over and over. And instead, I'm going to use the gifts that this magic universe gives me to my advantage. And I'm going to make all of my hopes and dreams come true. And that could be financially, or it could be in your love life or in your work. Everything is up in the air. A friend I used to have said, I don't want to throw my whole life up in the air. And what she meant by that is she didn't want to move, and her relationship had just ended. So she didn't want to have the relationship end and move on top of that. She said, I don't want to throw my whole life up in the air. But when your life is up in the air anyway, then it's wonderful, because everything, that's the first thing I said when I looked at this spread, is that everything is up in the air. So you have a choice. You can either continue to live in this fog and try and figure out what the symbols mean, or you can say, okay, I am willing to see the path, the truth that is laid out for me. What is it that you want me to do, universe? I'm willing to work with you. Instead of saying I, what I want, I'm saying, what is it that is the best to do at the moment? That way, again, like I said, you can get more specific, which is important. If you feel yourself churning out the same thing over and over and over again, and, you know, the factory is just over and over and over again, on this day particularly, you will feel that if you're in a job that doesn't serve you or doesn't use your skills and talent, you'll really feel that, and you will see it for what it is, and that will then urge you and give you the guidance, this light, to embrace the light. Look, the light is shining out of him. It's coming out of his solar plexus. So once you see it and accept it, it goes into your heart, your solar plexus. You take control of it and you make your hopes and dreams come true by having the info, the guidance, the specifics, so that you can live your best life possible. So it's a nice ending to January, which has been a tough month, but it's also a nice spread for life, this deck. You can use this lesson that it's giving us for every day of the week. So instead of waking up in the morning and saying, how am I going to do this day, or, oh, another day, or, yeah, I'm jumping out of bed, I'm going to go do this. Whatever space you're in, if you check in with something bigger than yourself, it will always give you something. A message, a vision of somewhere to go, a person you'd forgotten about and you ring them. It always gives you something that you can be specific about, and your effort in a specific area today will make your hopes and dreams a reality. And your hopes and dreams are made a reality by you because the light shines from inside of you out into the world, not the other way around. So you're the creator of the joyous, amazing, magical reality that you've got because you have the ability to manifest and to work magically with planet Earth, with your life. But you have to see that to understand it. So anyone who despises meditation or anyone who has a grudge against God, I despise God, what an awful person, how can you let all this suffering happen? Or if you're a complete atheist, if you're like, oh my dear, people who believe in God are just so weak. I feel so sorry for those poor souls who have to have such a fairy tale and lean on it, and it's such a crush, blah, blah, blah. It's wherever you are with that, if you're in that situation, whatever you believe about the universe or religion or God, all I'm saying today is be open-minded to the light that is likely to come in and that is going to open your eyes so you can let go of the candle and you can focus on the real work at hand, and that you can jump for joy at the end of the day. So pay attention, and one of your hopes and dreams will be realized today, and it depends on your clarity of vision and your work. Vision and work, effort. Number-wise, numerology, we have 12, and 8 is 20, and 9 is 29. Wow. 2 and 9... First of all, in astrology, we have 30 degrees in each house, okay? So when a planet is at 1 degree or 29 degrees, some astrologers say that the planet or the luminary, whatever, starts to take on the qualities of the next sign. So if you have a moon at 29 degrees in Cancer, some people will say that moon is starting to take on Leo qualities because it's so near Leo. I disagree. I think when something is at 1 degree or 29 degrees, that planet or luminary hangs on for dear life. In that energy, it becomes heightened. So that Cancer energy would be heightened rather than mixed in with Leo. That's what I say. Because I feel that they really commit to each of the signs that they're in, and letting go is always something that isn't like, oh, okay, I'm just going to float in from one or the other. There's always this, okay, I have to honor this and hold on to it. So the fact that we've got 29 means that this is an intense day where you really can do something dramatic that's on the cusp, so to speak, that can really transform things for you. And also, if you add 2 and 9, it's 11. 11 is the master number of service. So you're being serviced. Sorry about that. Lame joke. But you're being serviced by the universe because it gives you a glimpse of reality. It gives you great ideas. It opens up doors of opportunity by opening your eyes and lifting the veil from your eyes if you look at it properly. If you don't, you miss the opportunity today. So she's also not paying attention. Once she's opened her eyes, she looks at the work, she'll be able to make her dreams come true. So that's all you need to pay attention to. Letting the information in, and then whatever it is you do with that information that makes your hopes and dreams come true is also going to benefit other people around you. So let's say you're a single mother and you've been working as a lecturer, and now you get you decide that you're going to do a dissertation on gender norms in the sub-Sahara area, different countries, testing, 5,000 men and women from each country south of the Sahara, whatever. And you decide to do that, and it becomes a huge success, and you get promoted to professor, and you have this wonderful article out. And that makes one of your hopes and dreams come true because you've contributed something to academia and you feel proud of that. But also your kids are going to benefit because you get more money. So you can buy them more presents, and you don't have to watch every penny. You don't have to work as much. so you can spend more time with that. It's all of those kind of things where if you want a life that works better, you know, if you have kids and you only see them once a week, or if you're working in a job that is so boring and you just do the same thing over and over again, and you're really, truly a musician, then really use this day again to see the truth. What is my truth? And don't give up on your dreams, please, ever. People who say, well, I had to take responsibility and I had to give up on my dreams. Well, okay, if that's what you're saying, then fine, give up on your dreams. But some of us, like you and me, we still realize that the best is yet to come, right? That we can manifest the most wonderful lives ever, even if we are 38 or 50 or 80. We can still manifest amazing things in our future. But we have to see it and make an effort to make those things real. And that can apply to every single day of your life. So have a fabulous end to a very changeable month here. I hope you have a lovely day. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, just click on the button to order a personal reading with me. In my personal readings, I use the tarot, astrology, numerology, as well as my intuition. I can answer any questions you have. So please do get in touch for a private reading via the website. If you like the video, then please share it online. That helps the video and the channel to grow. And your support is invaluable. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. It is invaluable to me. So thank you in advance. And subscribe to the channel if you like the cards or anything about this so you can see more. I do lots of daily tarot readings. I do these every day of the year, except sometimes I do weeklies and I do weekly horoscopes and monthly horoscopes for each sign of the zodiac and yearly horoscopes for each sign of the zodiac. I've put those out for 2020 going into April 2021, by the way. So have a look at those. Very interesting because we have a great conjunction coming up the end of 2020. So there are big changes in the atmosphere on planet Earth. And it's very, very interesting to see that coming our way. Have a great day. And I'll speak to you tomorrow.